Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tarun again, back with another fitness video. So in this video, I want to talk about how to make a career in the fitness industry. And this is more from an Indian context. So a lot of you have been asking me ever since I've done that video on, we need more people, in the fitness industry, more educated people, so that, we can make a difference, so that everything in the fitness industry starts falling in place. So come back to that question, how can you make a career in the fitness industry? So I tell this to everybody, and a little bit about myself. Who the fuck am I to tell you about how to make a career in the fitness industry? I'm no great shakes. I'm just that I can tell you that I have I've left my corporate career of almost about 12 to 14 years. I've worked with organizations like MetLife, HSBC, Genpact, IBM, you name it, I've been there. And I was at a pretty senior level position there. I've done my college from St. Stephen's College. I've done my journalism from Indian Institute of Mass Communication. I've done my MBA from abroad from NYU. I'm an educated guy. I left everything, my corporate career, to follow my passion, which is fitness, helping people with their fitness goals and fitness dreams. Before this, I set up a company, which I recently exited out, which was mostly to do with helping people with the fitness solutions at home. So, why am I telling you this? The reason I'm telling you this is that if you really want to do something about fitness or anything that you're passionate about, you got to be determined. That should be your topmost priority. If fitness is your goal or fitness is your passion, it got to take the priority, man. It's got to be the number one priority. And don't just get into fitness with a single-minded agenda that I want to make money. I see so many trainers, and trust me, I work with so many trainers, and some of them are really, really good, but they just have one agenda. How can I get more clients, and how can I make more money out of them? I think it's a wrong approach. This is not the approach that you should follow. If you're a youngster, if you're a college student, if you really want to make a mark in the fitness industry or any industry whatsoever, don't go with the intent of making money. If you were to ask me, whatever money I was making in my corporate career, I'm making almost 1/3 or rather 1/4 in the fitness industry. But whatever little money I'm making, I'm very happy. It's just the kick that you get with doing what you love. That's something that you should always remember, that success is not about how much money you make, but success is how you make that money. Do you really enjoy that money? That's what the definition of success to me is, doing something that you truly love and believe in. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm following this fitness passion of mine. If you want to make a career in the fitness industry, the first thing you got to do is, you got to love people. People will come to you with so many problems. You should be in a position to listen to them very, very carefully, what they have to say, understand their problem areas, understand their pain area. And on a daily basis, I get at least 100 to 200 emails and queries on my social media. I try to reply to each one of them, but each one of them I read, I understand, what problem. And trust me, people have so many problems when it comes to their fitness, and that is exactly why they're coming out of their comfort zone and they're writing it to you. You'll be surprised the kind of problems that people write to me. Like, right example, from erectile dysfunctioning to sex problems, to about not being able to lift weights, to about women having problem with their periods. So many things that I can tell you. But the reason why they're opening up to you is because they feel that you can answer their queries, or you can be of some help to them. So respect that about people. That's what the first thing, that whatever you want to do in any career, love people. That's one. Two, you have to acquire knowledge. You have to learn every day, man. And you don't have to learn by reading books. Learn by working with more and more people, because everybody will bring in a different set of problems, so that you can actually address those problems. And the more people you work with, the more knowledge you'll acquire. I'm not saying that don't read also, and reading doesn't mean Googling it, man. Invest some money in buying some good books. I'm going to do a separate video on it. I can tell you which all books you can actually read. But remember, theoretical knowledge won't do jack shit. You have to have your concepts right. Number 3, which is, I feel is important, is about certification. Do you know that most of the fitness trainers in India are not even certified. 80 to 90% of people are not even certified. Certification means that you are licensed to actually practice fitness. It's like a degree to a doctor. When you give a degree to a doctor, means that he can actually practice medicine. Similarly, a certification, it could be an international certification, it could be a national, local certification. You got to have something in your belt. And there are different certification programs. That's number 4. So where can you get that certification from? So there, I'll talk about the international certification, which you can actually opt for. I find all the certifications are pretty much the same. It's just that what do you want to specialize in? So if you want to be a fitness trainer, you can actually look up to ACE. ACE is, I feel it's relatively easy and very internationally acclaimed. ACE stands for American Council of Exercises. You can go to ace.com or .org and you can place your certification exam, and I think it costs somewhere between $500 to $700, equivalent to about 25,000-30,000 rupees. And you can actually schedule the test, and the test would be a paper-based test. So you have to go to one of the centers and give that paper-based test. Very easy, but at the same time you have to use your logic. So you don't have to have a bachelor's degree, or you don't have to have an MBA to give an ACE exam. It's just that you need to have your concepts clear. They will give you all the writing material. So ACE is one. Number 2 is ISA, whatever you want to call it, International Sports Science Academy Association, something like that, isa.com or .org. You can Google it. I'm going to give a link under my description box to help you with all these websites. Now the good thing about ISA or ISA is that they have an open book exam, because I feel it's a good advantage, because anytime you would come across your customers, your clients, the people you'll be working with, you really don't have to look back and think about the reference points. You can always refer back a book. It's like when you go to a lawyer's chamber, he has shitload of book racked up in his room, so that he can have a reference point for each point that he wants to address. Similarly, ISA is an open book exam. And it's an online exam. You can see it, open the book, and give that exam. It's a very famous kahawat in Hindi called nakal ke liye bhi akal chahiye. So it works like that. Tricky exam, but you'll get a lot of essay questions also, that why do you want to be a trainer, what exactly tools that you would need, some case studies and stuff. Very, very interesting exams. You would love it if you're passionate about it. Number 3, there's American ACSM, American College of Sports Medicine. Guys, I gave these exams long back, so I've forgotten some of them, but my concepts are very clear about it. So you can go to ACSM also, and you can pick and choose different courses too. Like you can pick up a course like personal trainer, you can pick up a course like strength and conditioning, you can pick up like nutritionist, exercise therapist, sports coach, and tons and tons of options for you in terms of what you want to do. So that's more of the certification. And after getting those certifications, I would suggest that you start working in one of the gyms. Actually, that will help you understanding more customers, more clients. If you want to do something of your own, you can also have your social media presence and start working with the people But remember, don't just fucking work for money, man. Work for a simple fact that I want to make a difference in the fitness industry. So this is what your single-minded agenda should be. So this is exactly how you should be approaching this. So you get all the tools and certification, you have the passion, and you have a fitness partner in the form of a gym or your own personal training institute, whatever you want to look for. These are all the tools that will help you get into the fitness industry. The money, I feel it's a little less, but I feel that's less everywhere. But if you're good and you're passionate about something that you truly believe in, you're bound to make more money about it. And at the end of the day, money is not everything. It's a single-minded satisfaction. If whatever money you're making, you're happy about it. So I hope this helps you. If you want to get into fitness industry, trust me, it's a beautiful place. It's especially if you are really in love with fitness, because I believe most of the questions that I get from each one of you, you've been following fitness for over years. But just remember, you are converting your passion into your profession. It's going to be challenging initially, but hey, it's going to be super fun. So anyone of you who have more questions around this, feel free to reach out to me either on my YouTube, Facebook, or WhatsApp. I'll be very happy to help you out with whatever goals that you may have, or whatever exam that you actually studied for. I'll be help you, give you with some tips and stuff. So until we meet again, see you.